Darragh,
Hello,
how are
how's
you?
it going? Grand, how are you?
Cheers. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no worries. Comedy and all the fun stuff. Where did it start for you?
Where did it start? For me, it started in college.
Oh, no way.
I did like a comedy. I joined the comedy society in college
There was a comedy society. That's
in
sweet.
UCD. Yeah, well, barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave them my money at the beginning of the year. You know, when you join like fresher societies and stuff. So they gave me my money, and then nothing happened for the entire year. And then, like, as I was doing my final year exams, they announced like, oh, they brought in like a guy to do a course.
Holy shit.
And so I did the course, and yeah.
Did it, well, like, it obviously worked for you.
No. So once we did like a showcase show, and that went great. I loved
Yeah.
it, and I was like, I'm going to do this from now on. And then I was living in Dublin at the time, so I went to I signed up for an open mic. I went to like the Halfpenny Bridge
No way.
open mic up down in Dublin.
What's the scene like in Dublin? Is it good?
It's good, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good, yeah. Like good open mics, good shows. And so, but when I did the open mic, I went and just bombed so bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, never ever doing that ever again.
Yeah.
Then I came to Vancouver, moved to Vancouver, and then like I went and watched like a qualifier show for a festival, and I was like, this is good, but I can do better than these guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then signed up for another open mic again, bombed so bad. But like I got one laugh that time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick to it, and then
Slowly just work it
That's it,
together,
yeah,
piece it
yeah.
together. That's
Yeah.
sick. Like, when you were growing up, like, was it always in your family? You were cracking jokes, or where did this like? I decided, I think I'm gonna be funny, or I'm good at this jokes making stuff.
I didn't. Yeah, I'd say definitely the funniest of my family.
No big
Yeah, I'm the youngest, which is
Oh,
like
nice.
a common trait amongst comedians. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah,
Holy
loads
shit.
of comedians in Vancouver are like the youngest of their family. Kind of like,
Yeah.
I think it's like you have to develop some sort of trait to get attention and
I
stuff.
suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and then just like I don't know, yeah, just
I've seen it on like obviously just like watching podcasts, but I think Whitney Cummings was saying like I'm not taking a knock on you or any other comedian, but she was like, what's wrong with your family structure that like do you have to be the funny one in the family, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like something who needed attention that you're making them laugh, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, it's mad to think, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if my sisters watched this and they saw that I was like, I had to do this for attention, they'd kill me. Because like, I was the spoiled brat of the family.
Yeah, you
So-
know stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know where I've developed the funny trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even that, like, just, yes, I'm going to give this a go, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I've kind of just always been a fan of comedy. Like,
Yeah.
growing up, Tommy Tiernan, of course, like Des
yeah.
Bishop, like, yeah, always every Christmas getting like the DVD specials. Have to watch
100%.
it and then sit down and watch it as a family and just die laughing. And
We're,
just-
like, me coming from Clare and the West Coast, were you into, like, the telly and Pat Short and all of that as well?
no, my
That's very
parents
kind of like a
were,
Western
yeah.
thing, yeah.
But I was like, no, I can't really remember. Apart from what was this TV show called? Slow Through Killing a Scully.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't really like that.
Oh,
no, to
okay.
be honest. That was afterwards when, I was like, oh, Jesus. But Pat Short, actually, remember just before we came on, we were recording in the Irish Header. Thanks for having us. But Connell, that's where Pat Short lives, actually.
Oh yeah.
So it's like 10 minutes away from our house.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So comedy was always kind of around me growing up. Who's that? Brendan Grace had a pub in Killaloo.
Oh.
And that's like where I grew up as well. So it's like,
I loved him as well.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
parents loved him.
Yeah,
he's so
yeah.
on the Late Late Show. He was so funny.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, obviously you had Tommy Tiernan and all of that growing up, and you just stuck with that and headed off to college with a load of like jokes and plans in the back pocket, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, I also like in my final year of school, you know, when you're doing leaving cert and stuff, you have
Yeah.
to do a sport and stuff, and I was terrible at sports. I went to a rugby school where
No
it's
way.
pretty much mandatory to play rugby, and I was so bad.
Yeah.
It was a skinny little yoke.
Yeah.
And so I ended up joining the debating society,
Oh, nice.
and that was great, yeah, because we wouldn't, like, that was like, we just took the piss, like,
Nice.
we're just meeting in the library once a week, teacher was there, and he just wanted to, like, sit there and read his book.
Yeah, just don't bother me.
Yeah. But once a month we did have to put on a debate. And then, none of us really took debating seriously. We just did jokes. And then, we went off to college and just...
I assume debating, was there... The teacher doing it, was he like giving you topics, or were you just like making your own topic?
Yeah, he would give us topics, yeah.
Have you ever done the oh my god, what's it called? The battles in Vancouver?
Roast battles.
The roast battles.
Yeah.
Would the debate kind of like help you out in structuring a roast battle?
No. No, I did one roast battle and I fought Darragh Turner.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
And I lost.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was not good at it. And he's quite good at them, yeah.
He is quite good at them,
Yeah.
I've seen him perform actually. It's really
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't ready for me.
So as it goes, he's the El Scorpion or evil Darragh, and then you're not so evil Darragh.
Yeah.
How did that all just come about to get not so evil Darragh? Is it...
I think it was just, I think it came about from the roast battle. We were set to roast.
no way.
But also just like, I wasn't on the scene that much longer before he was.
Yeah.
But because of our names, just everyone just presumed we were the exact same person. And still do.
Oh, no way.
Like I still, like each of us just still gets randomly tagged on Instagram and stuff.
You're like, I have an extra R. I have an extra R in my name, goddammit.
Yeah.
100%.
And then I forget why is the whole evil. Yeah, I think it was just his personality.
Yeah.
And the jokes he does on stage compared to the jokes I was doing on stage at the time, and then people just started calling him Evil Darragh, and then I just took not Evil Darragh.
And ran with it. Unreal. And when you came over first, how did you find like Vancouver as a scene of comedy? Did it take you a while to figure it out? And
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I used to wander around and do like improv courses.
Oh,
so
nice.
I did these improv courses through Blind Tiger, and they are brilliant.
Are they
Before
still
COVID.
going?
Yeah, I haven't done
that'd
them
be
in
interesting
years.
to do, actually.
They're very good. Yeah, before COVID, that they were all I did. They were so much fun. Great community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but at the same time, it was also just like when you're doing like a showcase show, like you go on stage for like 90 seconds, and then you stand off to the side for like 5 minutes, and then it's just like time to branch off.
It's not enough times on stage, right?
Yeah. I
So
just prefer
how does that like course work? As in, you'd meet up, and then there's like an end date of this is a show.
Yeah, so the Blind Tiger ones is just like over 12 weeks. You meet up
nice.
like once a week, and then you have 2 showcases. So there used to be an amazing comedy theatre called Little Mountain Gallery on Main Street.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, and then that got shut down because they sold it for apartments.
Oh, nice.
And now they've relocated to Gastown, and they've got an incredible location.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and they're refurbishing at the moment. But yeah.
I used to go to the back of Havana Club on Commercial Drive.
Yes.
And there's a stage in there, but there was like improv nights. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're real good. Yeah,
It was really good.
Yeah, and they've also refurbished that place.
They've changed it again, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was there, it used to be like a tier of like the audience would sit. But now I think they changed that out to like more fancier and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more of like a dance studio now.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Oh, right. I
unfortunately,
have to go back. 100%.
Yeah.
When you took off and did comedy, like, and you were saying it was kind of like you'd get a couple of laughs and then you'd bomb, and where you were just like figuring it all out, using the like structure from the improv. And then how did you like were you always writing when you were a kid, like growing up and writing funny stories, or how did the whole process of writing come to you?
I don't know, honestly. Like when I was home at Christmas there, I was just bored one day and just started going through my drawers, like in my childhood room. And I did actually find like old notebooks, like little handwriting.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I was writing
knock-knock jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Like reading like Christmas cards, like I could do better than that. Yeah, I just saw some. So I don't know when I started, but yeah, I think I just always liked writing jokes.
No way.
Yeah,
That's so cool, man. Yeah, it's one thing I've noticed with like since COVID, I was like very extroverted, but COVID kind of made everyone like introverted.
yeah,
And then like reading more, writing more, and then obviously starting the podcast. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of like helped me in that sense.
brilliant. Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's
very
fucking,
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. You know what I mean? You have to kind of create more outlets when you're like stuck in home. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Did you start this during COVID or?
It's just coming up on a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started it in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I was talking about doing a podcast for like 2 years beforehand.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was like trying to find the drive to do it. And then I was like, okay, how do other people have drives, or what drove them to do what they're doing? And I was like, why don't I just like start a podcast that I always wanted to do and ask people that and discover it.
Oh, very cool.
It's kind of like research is research in a sense.
Yeah.
And since doing that, then it's like, yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Sweet. Brilliant.
So just going back to writing, when you are writing your jokes, do you spend time like, okay, I'm going to take an hour here tonight and just write my jokes and then go on stage with like some structure, or how, like, or you just, I know some people will just go on stage and literally like
send it.
Full send it.
No, I've never done that. I'm too much of a coward to do that.
You're very structured. Your writing is unbelievable. Like
it's very structured. Thank you.
Oh, no worries, man.
No, I've tried all the habits, all those writing habits you find online, and all the habits I pick up from other comedians, from podcasts. Never worked for me.
Yeah.
Like if I went to coffee shops and just like stared at a notepad and be like, I'm not leaving until I write 30 jokes, whatever. Never worked for me.
No way.
What works for me is just walking to gigs. Honestly, just walking to gigs, listening to podcasts or music. Some words or some sentence will just occur, and then I was like, oh, another way of restructuring that would be, and then like I'll take my notepad out and write that down, and then I'll usually like, when I'm like going on stage for like a booked show or something, I'll have my set list, but I like maybe might squeeze in 1 or 2 new jokes just to try out, and that's basically it.
There's never a goal of like, okay, I'm going to have 2 jokes written by the end of the week, or
no. Every time I've done that, I've failed so badly.
It's putting like extra pressure on yourself.
Yeah, and then I use like the habit trackers on my phone, and like it's always like failed, and I'm just like, then I just delete the app.
I'm actually like reading a book. It's a really good book at the moment. It's called The Power of Habit.
Yes.
Have you read it?
Charles Duhigg.
Yeah, man.
I read that.
It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, it's just like, okay, I have to go to bed early now, and it was so bullshit. Like, I don't believe in the whole like, January, dry January, or it's New Year's resolutions. It's like, no, but fucking, you can do a New Year's resolution on today, right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
I got the book for Christmas, thanks to me hall actually. But it's really interesting.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's very. I like. I don't know if he references in the book, but I know a lot of people follow the Jerry Seinfeld X effect.
Oh, no way.
That's when you just like print out like a calendar with like a space for every day, and then put it on your wall, and then like whatever goal you have, like write a joke, whatever. Once you do that, then you just mark it off.
Is that what he did? Because I know Jerry Seinfeld had like, he had these exact kind of yellow script. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
And he has like, he keeps them all in a little like a folder and everything.
Yeah.
Ever since he was a child, I think.
Yeah, he's very
nearly
structured.
like OCD.
Yeah.
Nearly. Yeah, it's crazy. You're not like that, or?
No, I'm complete scatterbrain. I've got like hundreds of notepads at home that I've like still got like 50 to 100 pages empty at the end of them, which is like, time to start a new one, or I've lost it. Or...
It's actually funny because I remember meeting you in the bomb shelter, and I was just trying to like rack your brain on like how you write, or how would I write, or whatever like that. But you said you're like, just go out and walk.
Yeah. So
just walking.
I just walk, yeah.
Because apparently, like, there is that thing where if you're writing in the morning time, it's supposed to be just when you wake up.
I've heard that.
There's a name for it. I can't remember what it's like. Morning notes or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And you record, or you're just out of your dream, so you don't have that like, I'm bad at writing or any of this, but it's like you're literally still in that dream state, and you're supposed to write, walk, and then come back and review.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I think
I've heard the morning
like,
thing, yeah.
Activate, you're getting fresh oxygen, you're activating your brain.
Oh, okay. I would say I'll try it, but I won't. No, I will turn off the alarm and go right back to bed.
Yeah, fuck that.
Going for a walk, no.
That's it. Do you think nowadays, as a comedian, it's better to be cancelled for like publicity? No press is bad press, isn't that what they're saying?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know. Did you follow the Cat Williams thing?
I didn't follow it all though.
Okay, yeah, because neither did I.
Yeah,
But
it was
I'd
too long.
never heard of Cat Williams before that happened, and now I'm like, I see him everywhere.
Oh,
I
no
see
way.
it, and I see loads of people be like,
Oh, yeah. He's
were you a fan of his, or?
he had like one special there where he's dressed up in like a silver jumpsuit, and I was like, I didn't think that was great, but I remember back in the day when it was Comedy Central and watching him, he did like Def Jam, I think.
Yeah.
And then he like brought fucking Who's Your Man? He's like, okay, yeah, that rapper. Can't think of his name.
Little John.
Little John.
Yeah.
He was bringing Little John. So at that time, I remember watching it, and I was like, "That's hilarious."
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
But it's mad the amount of shit that he just like talked, and then I think even Joe Rogan was saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to get him on the show now."
Yeah.
So it does make sense.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he just went on a podcast and just sent it. Didn't,
Yeah, I know,
Didn't
yeah.
filter himself. And,
Not at all. No.
And now I'd say, yeah, he's got 10 times the
He like
publicity
broke
and
records even
yeah.
with how many streams it got in like 32 hours or
Yeah.
something. That's mad.
For what is it, an American football podcast or
Yeah, I
something?
think so. Yeah. I know.
Crazy.
So you're just going to go on stage now tomorrow and
That's it.
call
Just
everyone
the most
out.
Controversial.
Just like beep beep beep.
I'll just do it now. Ask me about Vancouver comedians.
Well, yeah. What's the worst thing about Vancouver comedians?
Oh, let me. No. I don't think I have anything cancelable to say.
No,
I wish
you're
I
too
did now,
nice.
yeah.
You're not evil. Not evil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Do you notice the difference of Vancouver or even Canadian comedy compared to like Irish comedy?
I'd say, yeah, Irish comedy is a bit more obscure and weird. Like, we
Yeah.
love, like, the Joe, like a, what you call it, like, how would you describe Father Ted? Like, outlandish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, when you show that sort of stuff to Canadians, they're just like, I don't understand.
It's silly.
Yeah,
It's silly,
they like
yeah.
their storytelling and observational stuff, yeah.
If you had to describe your comedy?
Silly. Yeah, I just write the stupidest jokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with my life. I just go up on stage and say absolute nonsense.
You have 3 posts on your Instagram.
Yeah.
It's quantity, not quality. Or no, sorry, it's quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
My God. But yeah. The Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Go
thank
on
you.
and stream. What's your handle on?
Not Evil
Not
Darragh.
Evil Darragh. Yeah. Oh, that is so it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Were you walking when you were thinking of that?
No, I saw there's Amy Walsh, who's also been on the show.
She has, yeah.
Yeah, she has a
She
joke
can't,
about
yeah.
itty bitty titty bitty, which I'd never heard before until
The
she
actual
said it on
saying.
stage. Yeah, and then
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, and then I just went with it from there. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's super cool, man.
yeah. Well, I do need to populate my Instagram because the only 3 posts I have are about like.
Where was that actually?
That was a place called 604 Records.
Oh,
It's
shit.
very cool, yeah. It's like, they just do a comedy show once a month
Oh, no way.
where they get the comedians to come on stage and then you sign a contract saying, yeah, they're going to clip you and post it on their Instagram and then you'll share it on your Instagram and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, that's a winner for everyone, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the quality is perfect.
They've got really good equipment because they're like a proper,
They're a record company.
yeah, I think it's Chad Kroger's
Yeah,
from what you
fucking
call it?
Nickelback.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
they're
so
cool.
sweet.
And then they record albums or like they're doing people's comedy specials as well. And it's, yeah.
Have you like thought about that now, of like writing out a special?
No.
No. Is it a dream?
Yeah, it's on the cards. At the
New
moment,
Year's
yeah.
resolution,
I need to get past the 15-minute mark for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, I'm a very like set up punchline kind of comedian, which like gets great short-term laughs. Like if you give me like a 7-10 minute set, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And once I get to that 15-minute mark, people are just like set up punchline, like they get tired. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's like Jimmy Carr is nearly the master of that. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
It's how do you even remember all of that though? You know what I mean?
No idea, yeah.
It's nuts.
That's why, yeah. Do you know Stephen Wright, the American guy?
I do not know.
He's he's one of the original setup punchline guys, very much
Oh,
one-liner, but on stage he's always like rubbing his head and like scratching his balls and like and he's like, people are, why are you doing that? He's just like, I'm just trying to remember my jokes, just like trying to get my brain, yeah.
Does it nearly add to his like persona then on stage?
Yeah, because he's done like live TV where he's forgotten his jokes and stuff, and he's just like rubbing his head, like trying to get the jokes, trying to get the brain juice going. It's like, fuck.
There's an ad for Alpha Brain.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. That's unreal. So when you do like getting into the Vancouver circuit, is it like, obviously you just go to like the Bombshell or back in the day where it was the 12 Kings, do you kind of feel like you just keep on going there and then you get in, or do you have to like reach a certain level to someone will reach out to you and go, you're funny, do you want to be on my show? Or how does it work?
That's how it worked for me. Like I did, just
all
wandered
mics,
around all these open mics, and then you just got to get lucky. For me, like, again, if you're going to go on enough of them, you will get lucky that eventually one comedian / showrunner will be at the open mic and they'll watch you and they'll be like, oh, I'll put him on my show, I'll give him 5-7 minutes, and then you got to seize that chance, and then,
How do you deal with it must be like fucking a pressure cooker before you're going on, right?
These
Or
days,
do you make it all depends on how you make it?
yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky that I got opportunities before COVID, people I got my foot in the door.
Yeah.
These days, I don't know. Yeah, you just gotta it is just a pressure cooker. You gotta just get lucky with who's at your shows, who's listening. Yeah, because even like you'll do open mics, like the showrunner just won't watch the show. They'll like go to the back room and wait for the show to be over, and you're like trying to do your best 5 minutes and they're not even listening.
Loud. Yeah.
That's it, just screaming your jokes out.
For you, behind the door. Yeah, you're 100%. And like, what is the circuit now? Because I remember Yuck Yucks is gone.
Yuck Yucks is gone.
So I seen there, was it last week, you were doing a show in P45 in the gym?
F45.
F45, yeah.
Yeah, that's a comedy ring.
No way.
They had a great room at Holy Chow Restaurant, and unfortunately one of the pipes burst.
Oh, you were saying this
earlier,
yeah.
So now they've got a few options for rooms, but that's like a short
Ravi and
Adrian,
Adrian, yeah. Shout out to them actually.
Yeah.
Like, they do a really good job.
Yeah.
And they do the roast battles as well.
They do a roast battle. Yeah, there's 2 roast battles. They do one, and then the other one is at the Motton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both really good. Super funny.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, what would be your circuit on like a normal week, or does it always change?
I am super lazy, so I've stopped going to open mics.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, I'll do like 1 or 2 comedy ring shows a week, and then hopefully, usually like at least one or two shows will pop up, like an independent show or another, be it like Yuck Yucks or the Yuck Yucks out in Surrey, East Hastings, or generally just an independent show will pick me, like do a spot there.
Oh, nice. And then that brings us on to, in March 15th, you're going to like support Owen Colgan.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah, the Irish comedians in town, Owen Colgan,
fucking Paddy's week, basically. Paddy's
it'll be
weekend.
great, yeah.
I'll get your tickets, actually.
Absolutely,
15th of March. There's only some early bird tickets left, actually, so you should definitely get on them.
Yeah.
Before they're like way too much money.
Oh, last time was brilliant. He's brilliant. Owen Colgan,
Yeah,
super
I
nice
didn't
as
get to
well.
go last time, but I'll make sure I'm going this time.
I have to go, this time,
How was that? Like, was that your biggest stage to perform at?
Oh, yeah.
And it's in the Hollywood Theatre again, is it?
Hollywood Theatre, yeah.
That's massive. That's such a wicked spot, too.
Yeah, I'd never been. So showed up and it's cool. Like proper green room underneath the stage and stuff,
Holy fuck.
And then really intimidating walk to the stage, like where you can hear like people upstairs and stuff, like I forget what it was, like 300 people or stuff.
Yeah.
And you remember like waiting in the side and then like going on stage. Yeah, it's really cool. And then
How was that feeling?
it was great,
Yeah.
the adrenaline,
Yeah.
brilliant. And then getting to like walk around to the back and go to the back of the room and then watch Owen Colgan,
Unreal.
yeah,
And doing it with Darragh and Amy as well.
made it so much better,
I could imagine so.
Yeah, all of us so nervous,
The-
and then we got so drunk over like a single pint afterwards. None of us ate anything that day, and then just like they bought us like a pint and a shot straight after, and it was like just googly-eyed within 10 minutes.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's like even if like did meeting Owen, did he give you like any tips or how was that like afterwards?
Yeah, he was super nice.
Yeah.
He is super nice. Yeah, I can't wait to talk to him again. He was, to be honest, he was a bit nervous as well. That didn't help at all. But he says, every show he gets super nervous. So like, he was sitting in the corner with his headphones in, like proper Eminem, like 8 Miles. Sort of thing.
Mom's spaghetti in the background. Right?
Exactly, just waiting for him to get sick on his sweaters. And we're all just like, it's going to be fine, He's just like running the show, and like we were like, oh, is he going to be okay? And then like, once he's on stage, he just he hits a stride.
Amy was on the show and she was saying that she gets super nervous, that she was like hiccuping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she gets that, yeah.
And she was like freaking out because one time she was with her parents and the parents were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, she's like, no, it's okay, don't worry, this happens. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it anymore. I used to get the leg shakes.
Yeah.
Just one leg would shake unbelievably, like uncontrollably.
Do you do like breath work or anything like that? You're like, fuck it.
The Wim Hof thing or anything like that? No, do you?
Last weekend I actually jumped into the beach, the water, and I did a cold dip
when
it was snowing.
Sunset Beach?
Yeah, I live right outside Sunset Beach, so
Yeah.
I like fucking ran in and then...
No way.
Yeah. Me and my mate then, we went to the sauna afterwards.
Oh.
Man, it was so fucked, right? Literally did the cold plunge, went into the water, in the sauna for 20 minutes, and I didn't come out with a sweat until it took 20 minutes. I spent half an hour in the sauna.
No. Where's the sauna?
Do you know where the pool is?
Oh yeah, under the bridge.
Yeah. In there.
Yeah.
So it's my kind of like local spot now.
Oh, okay. Oh, very. Yeah.
It's so sweet.
Have you been off the 10-meter diving board?
No, I'm a pussy when it comes to heights.
Yeah, me too.
I used to fucking jump bridges back in the day.
No way.
Yeah, like 30 foot, not a bother. But now I get so freaked out. Even like when a plane lands, man, I'm secretly like clapping inside. You know what I mean? I'm one of them freaks, you know. It's like, no. Thank God we're down on the ground, you know. Yeah, it's mental.
Fair, yeah. No, I don't know why I would never go near that thing. I haven't been off the 2-meter one. I used to go with friends and they would like spend all the time jumping off the high board,
Yes.
I was standing there clapping.
Yeah, you're just drying my body off. You did good.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking... I like... There's the bouncy one. I've done that.
Okay.
I think that's like
good.
5 meters.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh wow, no, that'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. 30 meters is way too high for me.
No, thank you.
I like doing stand up is kind of an extreme thing. Do you not find where it's like isn't it crazy that you won't jump off a diving board, but you'll go on stage and chat to thousands or hundreds of people or a big group of people, right?
Yeah, it's bizarre how brains are just different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, one of my best friends here is just like, he'll climb up that diving board and jump off that I'm even considering it. And then when he hears I do stand up, I'm just like, how many people are in the room? I'm like, I don't know, like 100 or something. He's like, what?
Yeah.
They're all looking at you, waiting for you to say something. And you have to make them laugh. How do you do that?
Yeah. Isn't it like back in the day, it's like why there's a fear of talking in front of a crowd is because back in the day, if you were in front of a crowd, you'd be literally on the chopping block. And you'd be like fucking basically like asking for forgiveness or saying no, I didn't do this.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
That's how it all kind of like came.
Very early cancel culture.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Literally canceling your life, like, you know. Yeah. So like going forward, Are you to prepare for like big shows? Would you do like a consistent week of just smashing out little smaller shows and then?
No,
No?
like I've gotten way too comfortable in my like 7 to 10 minute set. So
Yeah.
yeah, I could do that anytime. So yeah, like in terms of like, if I had a big show and I had to do new stuff, then
Yeah.
I'd probably just spend an afternoon writing and memorizing it. And like, yeah, like I did like did a tech show a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah, so it just all like the entire crowd is people who work in the tech industry, and it was everybody, the comedians who was on were like involved in tech, which is what I do for my day job. So yeah, it was great to like get the challenge of like writing tech material. So yeah, I just spent like an entire afternoon like writing and then like memorizing it, and so
Nice.
yeah.
It is. I'd say you had like a very technical set. Oh, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I'd say just having one area that you have to focus on, is that easier, or is it kind of like, would you like to have a more broader set?
No, it's easier.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because you're in tech as well.
Yeah, I think it's just like the limitation as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like forces you to be more creative, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you just have to write jokes about something, I think that's probably healthier. They're probably not the best jokes,
Yeah.
but still,
well,
it's like
you never
it's
know.
good. Yeah.
That's the hardest thing about comedy, is you never know until you go on stage, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what's the perfect joke even as well? It's like, it's very hard to even,
Yeah.
because everyone's so different.
And yeah, it drives me mental. Yeah, some of my jokes like that I've written and just like put them in my notepad. I was like, oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love this, and then I go on stage and it's just like crickets, like worse than crickets. Like not even the crickets are laughing.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why doesn't that work? Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Unreal. But yes, when's your next shows then coming up?
When's my next show? The big one, yeah, is probably Owen Colgan
Yeah.
in March. Buy tickets.
Yeah, do definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Other than that, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a show for JFL, Twins Comedy over on Main Street, Forecast Coffee. Yeah, they're putting on a JFL showcase.
Cool.
That's my next big one. Yeah,
And when is that?
mid-February.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's one to
So
look
that's
forward
like
to.
the big JFL festival in Vancouver. Yeah.
Perfect. Darragh, thank you so much for coming on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much for having me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's unreal. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks so much for watching and listening. If you're on Spotify, please like, subscribe, and share to a friend. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.